Hi, in this episode you're learning a trick called the Roxy. In case you've never heard of the Roxy, then I can't blame you, because the Roxy is this trick. I'm just going to show you right now. And the Roxy is called the Roxy because it's my trick. Okay, why would any trick be called the Roxy? This is actually a longer story, but long story short, in RLC, so on Ryan Leach Connection, where I'm a coach, I uploaded this as a challenge and I uploaded it on a pole. So lifting your front wheel not on a bench, but on a pole, then hopping and then pivoting off the side. And then my colleagues and also some of the members started calling it the Roxy. So here's a tutorial, a step-by-step how to do the Roxy. The individual steps are a track stand in front of the obstacle you want to do the Roxy up to, then a quarter punch front wheel lift to have your pedals level. Then you want to keep your balance by hopping. Then by hopping you also place your bike in an appropriate fashion so that you can pivot off afterwards. That's the Roxy. The individual moves, as I said, track stand. I already have a tutorial for how to track stand, which you can see right now. I already have a hopping tutorial, which you can also see right now. And what's really important about the Roxy and about combining track stand to hopping and then pivoting is that once you're up on the bench, you hop a few times to keep your balance, and then you already hop to turn your bike into the direction you want to pivot off. And the pivot is where most people lose it. You load the front of the bike with the last hop, and then you rotate out into the direction where you want to pivot. This rotation is dynamic, and it's important to really load bike and the fork, and then to stretch up and pivot. And this is how it looks. Another important point to add is the usage of the brakes. Once I've performed my quarter punch front wheel lift, which I also have a tutorial for, once I've performed that, I'm letting go and pulling the brakes. The moment I'm in the air, I let go to level out my pedals. And I'm doing that to readjust the pedals all the time while hopping. Otherwise, especially on a full suspension, you will have this kickback and your front pedal will creep higher. So you have to open the rear brake when you're in the air to readjust that pedal rotation. And then before I do the pivot, I have my brakes pulled in the air. And then when I land, I open them directly in order to ratchet away. So that brake usage is also an important point for success. I would love to know how you liked it, how you like the Roxy. I would love to see you perform the Roxy. Use hashtag the Roxy on Instagram, and of course tag me on Instagram, Roxybike_Mallorca on Instagram. I would love to see how it's going. Enjoy, buy me a coffee if you like my tutorials, and see you again for my next video. Goodbye.